Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Neverwinter Nights 2 with the Serene mod. Alright, we just got done killing Snatch and all his baddies up inside here, and we rescued Talia from him as well, and now she's out here, so we have not talked to her yet, so let's see what she's got to say now. Are they all dead? They were last time I looked. It's good to see you again, Talia. Not as good as it is to see you three, thank you, again. I'm making a habit of this, aren't I? I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Don't worry, it was our pleasure. Are you all right? Bit bruised from when they caught me, but that's nothing compared to what I nearly was. That Snatch, he was worse than the Bloodbeards. Before you came, they killed this girl, cut her up, then drowned her. What's been going on, Talia? Long story. But that bastard forced me into selling myself. One of his thugs used to follow me around when I was on the streets to make sure I didn't escape. I was really terrified of them. I'd seen what they did to everyone who disobeyed. Anyways, they sent me to this Ginger Johnny's house to... well, you know. When I got there, it was horrible. Like the mountain all over again. Big red-haired dwarf. I figured I'd just close my eyes and let him carry on, but... it got worse when we went upstairs. I didn't think it could get much worse than Ginger Dwarf on top of you, sweating, grunting, and dribbling down his beard. Haha, normally it couldn't, and I should know. But this bastard started hitting me hard. Next thing I know, he's throwing me on the bed and was trying to strangle me. So I hit him with the first thing I could find, a big brass candlestick. I must have hit him really hard because I knocked him out, but I did it again a couple more times, maybe 5 or 6 just to make sure. Then I had to dive out the window and run. I've been hiding from Snatch ever since. How did you get caught? I've been staying with Gina and... Gina? Where is she? Here in the docks. I'll take you to her if you want. Excellent. I'd like a little chat with her. She saved my life too. I was going to jump off the cliff, and she just appeared. Told me all about the fighting in Marlanga, and you three, and that you were coming here. That's what stopped me from jumping, knowing you were coming. I'm flattered, but why? I remember how you three saved my life, and for me to waste what you did would be a terrible crime. Now you've done it again, so there's no chance of me wasting this life, ever. I promise you all. I'm very pleased to hear it, Talia. So where's Gina now? Back in the room. I was stupid. I owed this woman 3 gold, and I saw her go by, so I rushed out to give it to her and ran straight into Snatch and a couple of his thugs. The rest you know. You nearly died for 3 gold. Where's this room of yours? Is it near here? Just down the street from here, in the sunken chest. It's upstairs. So, Peldor, haven't you found your sister yet? No, he has. I'm here. Don't worry. It's all a bit confusing. We can explain on the way. I've been following the news about you three, and that means you're a lord, Peldor. Karina, she's the heir to Medani. Wow. They all say you're demons, and she's under a spell, but we know the truth, don't we? Exactly. They don't know what they're talking about, do they? Come on, Talia. Let's go see Gina. Alright. Oh. And Talia's with us, and apparently she's got an animal companion with her. Alright, journal update. He killed a pimp called Snatch and his thugs. Talia has been staying with Gina at the Sunken Chest Tavern. You should pay her a visit. Yep. Yeah, that's that place back here. Yeah, that we couldn't get in earlier. So let's go back there now. I'm curious to see what Gina's got to say. Or if Marlanga was attacked, like everybody was saying. Alright, let's see. Let's talk to the pirate again.
I greet you.
Hello, Talia. You brought some friends with you. In you go, mate. Okay, let's go inside. The sunken chest. Wow, there's a lot of people in here. Pirates, hookers, more pirates. somebody named Alice, somebody named Christine, somebody named Kelly, somebody named Simmy. Alright, let's go see what's going on here. What do we have here then? If it isn't the three dreaded demons. So you've come to burn the place down and send us all to hell, have you? That depends. If you want, it can be arranged. Not today, thanks. I'm a bit busy, mate. Anyway, Kelly's the name, so what can I do for you? We came to see an old friend. Someone said she's staying here. By old, you mean really old, don't you? Gina's upstairs, mate. She's a strange one, all right. I don't know why, but I kind of like having her around. She seems to have that effect on people. Where have you been, Talia? I was starting to get a bit worried. Some of us was thinking of having a look around for you. You don't want to know, Alice. These three just saved my skin, again. She's bumped into some old friends. Should have gone out with a couple of the lads, Talia. They'd have watched your back. There are a lot of bastards around here, and you want to be more careful. Lucky for you, there's demons in town. We just flew in, waving our tails behind us. I used to have a normal tavern full of pirates and their women, with fighting every night. Now even an old halfling doesn't mind staying here. I'm losing my touch, but you three should liven the place up a bit. Just what we needed. We'll do our best. So business isn't so good these days? I've known better. Most of this lot in here, me old crew, they came back when they heard I was having a spot of bother. They're a good lot. In fact, I couldn't wish for a finer bunch. What sort of bother? Just some jumped-up little sods thinking they can boss me about, that's all. Nothing I can't handle. Yeah, right, dear. Of course you can handle it. If it wasn't for Alice here, we'd be out on the streets now. She's right, Captain. I say we finish him now. We can get the rest of the crew together and hit him hard. They can't talk to us like that and get away with it. We have to teach them some respect. Is somebody going to explain what's happened? That gang, the Razors, they want to control the whole docks, and I won't pay them protection money, so they keep trying to scare us. Beat up a couple of my staff and smashed a few things, that's all. Beat up your staff, that's all? What have you done about it? Not a lot. Once upon a time you'd have led an attack on the bastards. All we have to do now is turn the seahorse around and let 'em taste our catapults. Then as they run outside, we'll cut 'em down. Blowing up the fiddlers won't solve it. They're all over the place. Every bloody villain on the docks works for 'em. If we can find out who's running the show, then that's who we go for. You don't know who their boss is? No, he's a slippery bastard. We know they're operating out of the fiddlers, though. A couple of my lads have been watching the place. As soon as we find him, that's when we strike. There's no point cutting off an arm. We should go straight for the heart. If you three hear anything, it'd be worth your while letting us know. We want to talk to him and try to work things out before we have to go to war. Just to let them know if that's what it takes, then we won't back down. I'll respect that. As to me, you're still my captain, and always will be. But we should be at war now. I'll pass the word to hold back, but we'll be ready. Just tell us when. I'll see what I can do, but I'm making no promises. Just do your best, Peldor. You better go and see your mate now. If you need anything, see my wife, and stay as long as you want. I don't think they'll try anything with you three demons in here. Thanks, Kelly. Now, if you'd excuse us, we better go see Gina. Alright, so I'm guessing she's up there. We had a journal update here. The Razors. A gang called the Razors is operating in the docks. The owner of the sunken chest wants to talk to their boss. If you could arrange it, or give him some information, you'll be rewarded. He thinks they operate out of the Fiddler's Elbow. Sting might know something. Alright, let's see. Alice know anything else? Hello there, friends. The name's Alice. You can save the introductions. I've heard all about you three. All good, I hope. Yeah, I'd say it was all good, but I think I have a different opinion if I was with the Order. Anyways, how can I help you? I was just wondering what's with all the captain stuff. You might not believe it now, but Kelly there used to be one of the most feared pirates on the waves. Sailed with him for many a good year, and I couldn't believe it when he settled down here.
But you all stayed at sea?
Of course we did. It's the only thing we know. I've been a pirate since I was 8 years old. One day maybe I'll get myself a house, as you never know where the wind takes you. I didn't think we'd be here so long for starters.
So you reckon you could defeat this gang?
On the sea, without a doubt. On land, it's a bit more tricky. We're good in a straight fight, but me and my crew, we're not used to all this sneaking around in shadows. But we wouldn't go down without a fight, that's for sure.
No, I bet you wouldn't. What do you mean, your crew?
Yes, my crew. Captain Alice Skinner of the Seahorse, at your service, Paldor. I never used my title much on account of the fact I was given it along with the ship.
And it's Kelly. You earned it. Best bloody officer I ever had in my life. The day I found you with those slavers, my luck changed. I owe you my life and a hell of a lot more, Captain Alice.
Thank you, Captain. But you saved me first and gave me my freedom. I was just returning a favor, and that's why we're all here, now waiting for the word from you.
What sort of pirate are you? You don't seem like some murdering cutthroat to me. I've met a few to know one when I see one.
That's 'cause I'm not. But there's a lot out there, and that's who we go for, not the merchants. Besides, who wants a boat full of gain when there's treasure to be had? Maybe we do get a bit heavy-handed sometimes, but that's just the heat of the moment.
I know what you mean there, Alice. It's easily done.
See, Paldor, you're the same as us, really. Killing all the bastards and taking their treasure. It's the only way to live. One thing, though, there's a lot more people after you than me.
How'd you work that one out?
Most of our enemies are dead, and yours are still alive. All you have to do is fix that little problem, and then you're laughing, mate.
Don't worry, we're working on that right now. See you later, Captain Alice. Alright, let's see if Kelly says anything else. Have a word with my wife. I'm a bit busy at the moment. Alright, Christine.
Yes, friends, what'll it be then?
That depends on what you got.
Anything you want to drink, really. I've even got a few potions I keep handy just in case of trouble.
Alright. Yep, she's selling some potions. Just for the hell of it, let's see, what will she pay? 20 grand for stuff? Let's see, Discord, yeah, none of us can use that anyways. That was a bastard sword, right? Yeah, let's see if she'll buy that just out of curiosity. Oh, yeah, she will. Alright, great sword? Nope, she's out of gold now. Alright. Well, I don't need any potions. Yeah, that's all she's got. Alright. Who else is here? Simi. Let's talk to this guy. The three demons of Marintree, is it? I am Simi, at your service. It is not often we get such famous, or should I say infamous, guests here. So don't hold back and tell me all about your travels. It's quite a long story, but as you may have guessed, we're not demons after all. I know. It's rather disappointing, really. It would have made a much more exciting tale. Could have made me quite the famous bard. Sorry about that, but nonetheless, we do have our moments. And it's Jack. Battles with dwarves, hobgoblins, monks. We've even taken on the Knights of Madani and won. Who needs demons to give your tale excitement? Here we go. How many taverns have we fought then, Jack? 3 so far, I believe. It would have been much more, but we were in a bit of a hurry. I've heard of the monks and the knights, but hobgoblins and dwarves, where was this? Jack, I think this is your department. I thought you'd never ask. Anyway, there was this clan of dwarves. Come on, Serene, this could take a while. Alright. Alright, nothing but pirates and hookers in here. Let's go upstairs. Alright, there is a door here that's locked. Let's see if we can't get into that. You need a key, alright? Alright, there's a door down there, and there's a room here. Oh, there's Gina right there, alright. Good to see you, my friends. I'm glad you could make it. So how are you all? In good spirits, I hope? Hello, Gina. I thought you'd be downstairs having a few flagons with the pirates. What happened in Marlanga, Gina? We heard that everybody was killed, and the last time we saw you, that was where you were going. It's not true, is it? Yes, Gina, what happened there? It's only a rumor, isn't it? Some of it is, yes, but I'm sad to say that Marlanga, the place where I was born, is no more. The Order destroyed it, even down to putting salt in the fields, and it can never be rebuilt. I went there to warn my people about what was to happen. Did they listen? Yes, but they came so fast that not everybody had a chance to escape. The Black Bows held them off in the woods for a while, but they had to retreat, as they were heavily outnumbered. By the time the Order reached the village, almost had already gone. Some had volunteered to stay just to slow them down, to give the rest a chance, and they all died. I led the others into the woods, and we hid. As I'm sure you know, it's very hard to find a halfling that doesn't want to be found. What about Primrose and Poppy? Poppy didn't go with me, as she had fought alongside the Black Bows, but we met up with her later. Primrose is lucky to be alive. Her father told her he was leaving, but he'd planned to stay with the others in the scythe to delay the Order. When she discovered he wasn't there, she went back and found her later, close to death, holding his body in the burnt-out remains of their tavern. I can only presume that she'd been saved by one of her spells, but she wouldn't talk about it. Is she all right now? It took a lot of my powers to heal her, but yes, she's all right. In fact, when I left, she told me to tell you something. The exact words were, "Kill all the motherfuckers, and good luck." The most I'd heard her say since it all happened. She'll be waiting in Marintree. In Marintree? That's quite a long walk. I know, but one thing they all have now is time. There are a lot of people headed that way. More bad than good, though. It will be the scene of a great battle, one that nobody can predict the outcome of, not even the ladies. Gina, have I caused this? Because if so, I'll give myself up to Aaron Tuco now. My dear Serene, this is not of your doing. It is the greed and ambition of one man that has done this, and your part in this war is to stop him from ever doing it again. Don't worry, we'll do that. But what news of Marintree? You may have already turned the tide there a little bit. As it is, some of the Knights of Madani returned home after they heard Sir John was dead, and many others are questioning their allegiances, as they will have to fight against Lady Jessica. She now rides with your mother Serene, and 2 more fearsome warriors I cannot imagine. They have raised an army to defend your home, and the skill of your father has turned them into a fighting force to be respected. It will not be easy for the Order. Good. So, all we have to do now is kill Aaron and get back there. Exactly. If we remove Aaron, the rest should crumble, and a couple of your friends have had that idea already. They have caused chaos to the chain of command within the Order, but there is only so much that they can do. I presume you're talking about the most dangerous landlord and landlady in the land. You'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Just know that they did their part, and the rest is up to you. I should have known you wouldn't tell me. So, what's the ladies' view on this? Surely they founded Marintree and want to protect it. They are watching us as they always are. However, if you fail, their place in this world will be finished, as will be mine. So remember, there is a lot at stake here. I do not doubt I will be seeing you all again very soon, and I'm sorry, my friends, but now I have to leave. No pressure, then. Time for another disappearing act, is it, Gina? Something like that. Talia, my dear, how are you feeling? Do you want to get out of here? I want to help my friends, Gina, but
I am not strong enough. I do hate this city. I came here thinking I'd be free, but I feel more trapped than ever here. Good. Then at last you are ready, my child. Somebody I know would like very much to meet you, so after you have said goodbye, come with me.
That sounds like an offer you can't refuse, Talia.
Yes, it is. I want to help you all, but I know you'd only be saving me all the time as usual. Thank you for everything you have done for me, and I promise I will never forget it. But I feel I have to go now. Good luck, my heroes. One day I will repay you for all your kindness.
I'm sure you will. It's been a pleasure, Talia. And don't worry, Gina knows what she's doing.
I'm not saying goodbye to you all. Just see you later, because I know I will. One thing, though. Please thank whoever told you where I was. I think I know who, but I can't say just in case. I'm ready now, Gina.
Until next time then, Talia. Good luck.
Walk with me, my dear.
See you later then, Gina. And thanks for letting us know what's been happening.
Peldor, do you think after all this time we'll have a home to go to? Or will everything we once knew be destroyed?
I don't know, Serene, but one thing's for sure. If Marin Tree is destroyed, we won't rest until everyone that was involved is dead. I'm not resting anyway. Not until they pay for what they did to Marlanga. Poor little buggers. What chance did they have? Not much, but at least Poppy and your darling made it out, Jack. Only just, though, thanks to Gina. Poor old William, though. He knew he'd die, but he did it anyway. He died a hero. Yes, he did. We also knew Primrose would have stayed too, and that's why he didn't tell her. I really hope he got a chance to say goodbye to her before he died.
So you admit she's your darling then, Jack? You've got yourself a very brave little woman there, and I hope you look after her.
I will. Don't you worry, Serene. I will. But right now, I need a beer badly, so I'll see you two later. Alright then, Jack, don't worry. We're not going anywhere without you.
I've never seen Jack so upset. He really liked that place, didn't he?
Yes, I think he'd have stayed if he could have. So, how's my little brave woman feeling?
I'm fine, my darling. Let's go to bed.
Now that's the best offer I've had in a long time. Alright. And we got a level up out of the deal as well. Alright, now the next question is... where is Jack? Oh, there he is. Alright, he's back with us. Let's see what's down here. Alright, this is just a washing room. Okay, so... let's deal with this level up first. Alright, Peldor, 15th level wizard. Let's just keep going as a straight up wizard. Concentration, craft alchemy, and lore, and spellcraft. And let's get some tumble. And we have one more point. Let's just put it into craft armor. Alright, and we get a bonus feat. I suppose we can get... yeah, we don't need any crafting stuff. Let's get Spell Focus Evocation. And we get another feat. Power Critical Light Crossbow, I guess, huh? Let's see what else is available to us. Arcane Defense Evocation. That might be a decent one. Or Greater Spell Focus Evocation. Yeah, that's going to give us another +2 bonus to spell save DCs for all of our evocation spells. That's most of your offensive spells right there. The other one is Conjuration. Let's see, do we have anything else available that might be useful? Maybe Able Learner, but don't really need that. You know what, let's get Power Critical Light Crossbow. He does fire that thing quite often. Alright, and we get some level 8 spells, and we got a ton of them in our bag of holding. Let's see, what do we have available to us? Horde Wilting might be a good one. And Polar Ray, I don't think we have those in our bag of holding. We got a bunch of these, though. Let's get Polar Ray. Yeah, let's get Horde Wilting, too. That's always a good spell. All creatures within the area of effect take 1d6 points of magic damage per caster level to a maximum of 20d6. Yes, that's a good one. Let's get it. Alright. And moving on. Serene is now a 14th level monk. Let's keep going with some Tumble. Let's get Spot up a couple points, and let's get Listen up a couple points. No feats, and finally we got Jack. 15th level rogue. I don't think we need a praise anymore. Let's see. We're definitely going to keep going though with Use Magic Device and Tumble. Let's get Open Lock and Disable Device, and then let's put the rest into something else. Let's put a bunch into Listen. And let's get Spot up. Yeah, let's get it up to... Yeah, that should be good. Actually, you know what? Let's go 17, and then let's get Listen up to 17. Alright, that should work. Alright, and... Greater 2-weapon fighting, maybe. A third attack with your offhand weapon with a -10 attack penalty. Although I'm thinking we should get Power Critical Short Sword. Or we could get Improved Critical as well. Let's see what else we have. 2-weapon defense could be a good one too. Spring attack, toughness is always good. Alright, yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get Power Critical. +4 bonus on the roll to confirm a threat. Yeah, let's do that. +8d6 sneak attack and trap sense +5. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
let's take a look at our spell book. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's open up our bag of holding. And let's start scribing all these scrolls I've been saving up here. Alright, so we have Power Word Stun. And we have Sunburst. And Bigby's Clenched Fist. And Power Word Petrify. Premonition. And we have Mass Charm Monster. And finally, Greater Planar Binding. Okay. So now, let's look at our spell book. A couple level 8s. Let's get Polar Ray. Yeah, what was that? You must succeed in a ranged touch attack with the ray to deal damage to a target. The ray deals 1d6 points of cold damage per caster level, up to a maximum of 25d6. Greater Planar Binding would be nice. Horde Wilting, though, I think is probably the best one. Or Mass Charm Monster. That might be a good one, too. Let's just get Horde Wilting, though. And level 5. What can we get this time? Maybe some Cacophonic Burst or Dismissal. That comes in handy sometimes, too. Or should I just get another Hold Monster? Yeah, let's just get Hold Monster. Alright, that should be good. Okay, let's go for a rest. Alright, so I guess we need to go talk to a lot of people again. Let's go back down. Alright, now that we talked to Gina, did these guys say anything else?
Yes?
Nope, not at the moment. Alright, let's take a look at the journal. Gina left with Talia. You don't know where they will be going, but she said she'll see you again soon. Alright, we still need to go to the Park District too, but let's handle all the stuff here first. We need to head down to the Fiddler's Elbow. Alright, yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, the Fiddler's Elbow was all the way back down here. And if that one hooker's there too, the one that told us about Talia, I guess we got to talk to her too. Talia made mention of that. Alright, anything different down here? Nope, looks all the same. Alright, let's go to the fiddlers. Alright, anything different in here? Same people. Yvonne, that was that hooker, I believe. Let's talk to her first.
Why, hello. See something you like, do you?
Talia says thank you. Trust me on this, Peldor. What are you on about? Yeah, I do, as it happens. A nice little blonde half-elf. Now that's something I like very much.
Really? Thank you, sir. I'm glad you find me attractive. My name's Yvonne.
More than just attractive. I want you tonight, and I'm not resting till I get you. How many beers has Jack had? I think he's lost the plot.
No, I think he knows exactly what he's doing. Let's just watch. This should be amusing.
So, mate, how much for the little lady here? Seeing as you're some rich hero, that'll be 20 gold for half an hour. Half an hour? It takes me that long to get warmed up. A man like me needs a woman all night. Then pick another girl. This one's staying here. But I want her, and I've made up my mind. So how much for the night? What do you say then, Yvonne? Fancy a little night of passion with Bandit Jack, do ya? You never know. You could be the last woman I ever have. You'll be famous.
Yes, of course. But like he says, I have to stay here. We could go upstairs if you really want to.
Upstairs? I've got my own room, thanks. With a really big bed. Something you can really move about in, if you know what I mean. No, I've made up my mind. You're coming with me. I've just got to sort it out with old Grumpy first. So, Jonas, 20 an hour, is it? Well, here's 150. There's 7 hours right. And best thing is, you get to keep 10. Everyone's a winner. I get my half-elf pussy, and you get 10 gold. And Yvonne here gets it every way possible. Give me another 50, and we've got a deal. But make sure you bring the bitch back. She's not to be trusted. You've got yourself a deal, and don't worry, she'll be back. After one night with me, she won't be able to run off anywhere. She won't have any energy. Go on then, girl. You heard the man. Tonight you're mine. Now get that pretty little ass of yours outside and wait for me.
Nobody's ever paid that much for me. Peldor, is your friend all right?
I think he just paid for your life. So hurry up and get out before Jonas works out his sums. Go on, shake that ass, baby. Don't overdo it, Jack. Come on, let's go and see your new girlfriend. Alright, so apparently we need to go out and see her. Journal update. Jack just paid for a night with a hooker from the Fiddlers. She's waiting outside. Alright, did we actually lose a bunch of gold in that deal? No. That might be a little bit of a bug, too. Let's see. Let's talk to Sting. Hello again, Peldor. So what brings you back here tonight? You mean apart from the great service and friendly atmosphere? Yes, of course. Is everything going well for you here in the docks? If there's something you want to know, just ask, and maybe I can help. Do you know Kelly up at the sunken chest? The old pirate. Yes, of course I do. Why? He's been having some trouble with a gang called the Razors. That's his problem, not yours. Does he owe them money? They seem to think he does. Anyways, he wants to talk to their boss. I could arrange a meeting for him, if you know where he is. A meeting? About what? That's for them to discuss, but I don't think it concerns methods of payment. So, would this be possible? Everything's possible, Peldor. You know that. You leave it with me, and I'll see what I can do about it. I'll send you a message when I've got some information. Thanks, Sting. I'll let him know. There's one thing I'll tell you now, my friend.
Remember what I said earlier about not getting involved? It still applies. I've heard some people, gang members, complaining about you, so try to stay out of their business. I'm only giving a message. As long as that's all you're doing, I don't think you'll have a problem. Funny though, I didn't imagine you as a messenger boy. I adapt to all types of situations and even surprise myself sometimes. I'll bet you do. Anyway, I'm going to make some inquiries, and I'll keep in touch. Come on, Harriet. We can't stay propping up the bar all night. See you later, Sting. Nothing wrong with popping up the bar all night. Just so long as it's the right bar, of course. Exactly. So, no more propping up in here. Come on. Alright, let's see. Does Jonas say anything else? No. Anybody else in here? Yeah, I don't recall these guys saying anything else to us. Alright, so we got a journal update too. You had a word with Sting about what Kelly had said, and he went off to make some inquiries. He'll be in touch with you later. You should tell Kelly about it. Alright, let's get outside and talk to the hooker. Alright, there's Yvonne. Let's talk to her. Why did you pay all that money for me? Yes, Jack. I think I can guess, but I want to hear it from you. Just returning a favor, that's all. So, Yvonne, why wouldn't they let you out? I smiled when I heard Snatch was dead. It was such a relief, and I knew it must have been you three. So where's Talia now? I don't know. She left with a good friend of ours, but she told us to thank you when she left. I'm glad she's left in one piece. She really didn't belong here, and that's why I tried to keep an eye on her. What am I supposed to do now? They're going to be even more suspicious. Here's me going off with his killers and smiling when he died. Then your life is in danger. You can't go back now. I know. I've been really scared. You know how rumors are. One minute you're fine, and the next everybody thinks you did something terrible. The thing is, around here, that normally ends in something very nasty. I've been wanting to escape for ages. Well, now's your chance. Where can I go? They'll find me eventually, and then I'll be dead for sure. You can go up to the sunken chest. Say I sent you and wait there. I'll speak to the owner later. Good idea. It's probably the one place the razors don't go. Alright then, I will, but sorry Jack, no half-elf pussy tonight, my dear. I'm in a bit of a rush. Never mind, Bandit Jack. That was the best laugh me and Serene have heard in a long time. I'm glad you liked my little performance. It certainly made a few ears pick up in there, didn't it? You can say that again. But it was all for a good cause. Let's get out of here. Alright, well, we just got 150 experience points. Alright, let's see. Journal update. You sent Yvonne up to the sunken chest. She should be safe there. Ask Kelly when you next get there to see if it's alright for her to stay. You had a word with Sting about what Kelly had said and went off to make some inquiries. Okay, yep, so we need to go back up there again. Let's see, where am I going? Ooh! There's some bad guys here. Some assassins. Ooh, hang on. Let's buff up a little bit. Yeah, it looks like there's a few of them over there. Alright, I'm going to buff up real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, all buffed up on my medium and long duration stuff. Let's go deal with these assassins. Looks like 4 of them. Let's go get them.
Destroy the enemy!
Looks like we have some casters in here as well. That one's almost dead. Alright, can we get a sneak? Let's see. Let's get these assassins dead first. Oh, can we not see that one? Alright, stay focused on one. Alright, that one's down. Let's get this one next. Borden, cane and sword, putting up a fight. Alright, and that looks like all of them. I don't see any remains. Let's keep going.
let's go directly to the sunken chest. Any more assassins on the way? Nope. Alright, looks like we're going to make it. Let's get in there. Alright, let's see here. Alice, say anything different?
I will lead now. Follow.
Let's talk to Kelly then. Any news from the enemy then, Peldor? No, but somebody we know said he was going to see what he could do for us. Alright then, just keep me posted, please. Gotta sort this bloody nonsense out, once and for all. It's not good for business. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of it eventually. If you don't mind me asking, mate, who was it that you asked? This man called Sting. How is it you know him? He's a friend of a friend back home. He's the one that told everybody down this way to leave us alone. Sting doesn't do something for nothing. He must have said that for a reason. How did he manage it? Apparently we walk with ghosts at our sides. It scared a lot of people off handing us in for a reward. Yes, I'd imagine that would do the trick. A bit of a legend amongst thieves and murderers, the ghosts. They sailed with me once, you know. I brought them here on my ship. Didn't scare me, though. I thought they were all right. Is this some salty old sailor's yarn, or did you really? Pelder, you don't believe me, do you? If I was to tell you one was a fierce little woman called Amber, and the other was a... Oh, yeah, that was Amber and her husband from back at our hometown. All right, I believe you, but what were they doing on your boat? They weren't on my boat, they were on my ship. Amber asked me to give them a ride, as they needed to get off the mainland fast. So, who better to ask than a pirate? Had a bloody army after him. They just killed the Emperor. Do you know why? Allard, he told me one night, apparently the Emperor had tricked them into killing his mistress, saying she was an assassin too. They found out something when she was already dead, and decided a bit of payback was required. You talking about the old days again, my dear? I'll tell you one thing, giving them a ride was a stroke of luck. For a couple of years, nobody was looking for pirates, just hunting for them, and we got away with all sorts of things. Did you ever see them again? No, we dropped them off here, and they just disappeared one night. People are still looking for them, though. That Emperor had a lot of very loyal supporters who'd have sworn to avenge his death. Interesting. Anyway, Kelly, we've got to be going now. Alright then, mate. One thing I'll tell you, though. Watch that Sting fella. He's a dodgy one. I've never known what to make of him myself. Just bear that in mind. We will. Oh yeah, one last thing. Did a lady called Yvonne come here? Yes, she did. Pretty little thing. She's fitting in quite well, and gets on with everybody, especially the lads. Good, we had to get her out of the fiddlers for her own safety. Don't worry, mate. She can stay as long as she wants. She's upstairs at the moment, having a rest. Here's the spare key. Thanks, Kelly. I'm glad you didn't mind. Of course we don't mind. Half-dressed women turning up wanting to stay here. Show me the man who wouldn't. I might even take her along with us when we sail out. I think she'll do all right at sea. She's a brave little thing. She certainly is. It took some nerve to help us. I'll see you later. Alright, so we just got a key to the room upstairs to talk to Yvonne, huh? Let's take a look at the journal. He told Kelly that Sting was making inquiries about the razors, and he told you he didn't really trust Sting. Alright, let's go up and see if Yvonne's up there. Alright, okay, yeah, the key is for this door here, the one we couldn't get in earlier. Alright, there's Yvonne. Hello there, my friends. Welcome to my new home. And this is the girls' room. You seem to be settling in all right. I am, and it's so much better here. There's a really friendly bunch, especially Alice. She even said she might take me with them to sea when this is all over. That's amazing, isn't it? Do you think you'd make a good pirate? I think so. I've been in a few fights, you know.
We'll see. Anyway, for now, I'm just happy to be here and not waiting to be killed in the fiddlers. Thanks for everything. You're welcome. But don't forget, you helped us first. I suppose I did, in a way. So, Jack, you come to collect your half-elf pussy, have you? Well, Jack, have you? Well, there were a couple of blokes in the fiddlers looking at you, and I heard them say something about a spy. I just wanted to get you out. I'm certainly out now. I wasn't intending to buy you or anything like that. It was just the first thing I thought of. I will take what you were thinking as a compliment, Jack. Maybe we should talk later about it, alone. I didn't hear that. Anyways, it's good to see you're safe now, Yvonne. I am, and haven't felt like this in ages. So a special thanks to you all. I really appreciate it. And if there's anything I can do for you, just let me know. See you later, Jack. Oh, I think you will. Come on. Alright, we just got 200 experience points. Does she say anything else? Good luck, my friends. Alright, there's nothing else in here, is there? No. Alright, and another journal update. That one's completed. Yvonne is staying at the Sunken Chest. She's very happy there, and thinks one day she might even become a pirate. Okay, let's see, what do we have left to do? Alright, I guess we're going to the Park District next, but I think we're running up on time. Let's go back down. Alright, I guess I'm going to head back down to the merchant's place, and maybe we can sell the rest of this junk we have too. So, and we're running up on time anyway, so let's go ahead and end the episode here. We'll see you in the next one.